So hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Scholarship tab. My name is Emmanuel, and in this video I'll be showing how to apply for the Undergraduate Mauritius Government Scholarship, which is fully funded. So if this is your first time of joining us, do well to like this video, subscribe and click the notification bell. The first thing you do is you go to your favorite web browser and you click on you search for our website scholarshiptab.com. And when you get scholarshiptab.com, to make it easier for you, search for the Mauritius Government Scholarship, or just search for Mauritius. As you can see, this is it at the topmost here. You click on it. This is 2026 Mauritius Government Scholarship for Africans, undergraduate and postgraduates. So as you can see, the Government of Mauritius is offering scholarship for African students to study for a full-time on-campus undergraduate and postgraduate course. But in this video, I'll be showing the steps for the undergraduate alone, as we have done a separate video for the postgraduate. You can check it on our scholarship channel at Scholarship tab, and so you can search for it on YouTube. This is the deadline. Deadline is on 27th of March 2026, which is next year. And the aims and benefit of this scholarship that is fully funded covers your tuition and living expenses and provides return airfare to your country of origin. So for this undergraduate program, you must be above 18 years of age to be eligible for application, and then you must not be up to 26 years of age by 1st of January 2027. So you can, and these are the required documents for application, which you send to your nominating agency, and your nominating agency will now apply for the scholarship on behalf of you. So the birth certificate and other documents listed here, you can check it out on our channel later. So for how to apply for the undergraduate scholarship, the first step is to apply for admission at a public higher institution in Mauritius, which is listed on the government page, which I'll show you now. The second step is to send it to your nominating agency that will apply for the scholarship on behalf of you. So there are two steps: apply for admission, then send your application form to your nominating agency and other documents required. Let's go to the web page of the Government of Mauritius. As you can see, we're on the official web page of the Mauritius Government Scholarship, and these are the list of nominating agencies for 2026 with different countries. You can check that later. And as you know, this video is for undergraduates. We've done postgraduate video we've dropped it in our channel, so you can check our channel for the postgraduate form. This is the application form for undergraduate scholarship. You download this, and then this is the guideline for diploma undergraduate scholarship. So let's go through it. As you can see, the Government of Mauritius is offering scholarship to African citizens who are applying for undergraduate and postgraduate, but this video is for undergraduate, as I said. So it's a full-time and on-campus. If you're applying for a part-time course or an online course in any of these universities that I'll be showing you in this video, you'll not be eligible for this scholarship. So do it to apply for a full-time and on-campus course, so I'll be eligible to apply for this. So as a nationality, you must be an African citizen, like I stated before. You should be above 18 years of age, and you should not have reached 26 years old by 1st of January 2027. So and these are the qualifications that are needed. These are the requirements that are needed for you to see. As you can see, your O-level and some other documents will be needed for you to submit. They are stated in here. And then the application procedure, this is where you can get the application form, which is the one I downloaded now on my system. And then so the application procedure, like I stated before, you apply for admission in an higher institution in Mauritius, then you send it with your application form and other documents to your nominating agency, as stated here in this video. So I'll be showing you the universities where you can apply for. These are the universities stated below here. You scroll down on the web page, as you can see, University of Mauritius and other universities, University of Technology Mauritius. These are the all universities listed here, and they've listed their opening window and the closing dates for you to see: 1st of October and 27th of February for the University of Mauritius, and different opening and closing dates. So you have to apply for admission at one of these universities first before applying for this scholarship. let me take you through the application form so you see how to fill it in. As you can see, this is the application form for the undergraduate scholarship for the Mauritius government. So this box right here, we will not fill it at all. It's for official use only. We will not touch it at all. And you scroll down. Mind you have to print this form. You are not to fill it online. You have to print it. So this is where you get the list of nominating agencies, like I told you before in this video, where you can check for different countries of your choice. This is the application checklist, your application form, copy of birth certificate. This checklist here, everything listed there, these boxes, you are not to tick it, please. It is the work of the nominating agency to tick these boxes as you see below: the application form, the copy of birth certificates, the copy of biodata, page of passport, copies of secondary school level certificates, copy of transcripts, and other things listed in this checklist here are to be checklisted by the nominating agency, not you. So for further information, you can check out the eligible universities here in this link too. So this section 1, your personal information, your family name and other names should be the same as your official name on your official documents. That's if you are using Makati Emmanuel on your official documents and you are filling in Makati Prince here, I'm sorry, you'll not be eligible for this scholarship. So it should be Makati Emmanuel on your documents and Makati Emmanuel as you are applying for the scholarship, and it should be in capital letter. Please write everything in this form in capital letter, please. And then you attach a recent passport of yourself. Don't apply a passport of 5 years ago or 10 years ago. Please, it should be a recent passport of yourself. So you tick here if you are a male or a female, you tick it here. Then your date of birth, you should put it in this format. You write the day first, the month, then the year. Then your place of birth, you fill it in. If you are Yaoundé, Cameroon, you put it in. Your country of citizenship, you write it here. If you are a Cameroonian or a Nigerian or a Togolese, you put it in here. If you have dual citizenship, you let them know too, please, as they will check through all these things. Then your passport number, you write it here. Then the passport expiry date too, you put it in here too. So they let you know. And then if you have any disability, that's any disability like visual impairment, or if you are pregnant, or if you are epileptic or diabetic or asthmatic, or any other condition that might affect your studies in Mauritius, you should let them know, please. You tick yes. And mind you, on this scholarship too, they are telling you that a year should not affect your chances of obtaining a scholarship. It's just to help you so that they will know how to prepare for you when you get there. Then your contact details, you have to write it in full address, that's the full block, that's capital letters. Your home phone number, you have to write the code first. That's if you are in Nigeria, that's +234, or other African countries like +237, +238, +239, like that. You have to fill it in here. Your mobile phone number too, you have to fill it in here too. And then your email address, that's your personal email address, you have to drop it in here in capital letter, please. I beg in the name of God. Then details of guardian in your country of citizenship, you have to put in the details of your guardian. That's the person you are staying with. You have to put in, if it's your parents, you write it there. If it's your brother, you write it there. Or if it's anybody, you put it in here, all in capital letter, please. The name, you put it in here. The relationship of the person to you, if it's a father or your mother or your brother, you put it in here. Then the occupation of the person, if it's a doctor, a farmer, a teacher, a nurse, you put it in here. Then the nationality of the person too, you write in here. If it's a Nigerian or Ghanaian, you put it in here. Then the full address of the person, you put it in here too. The home phone number of the person, you put it in here too. Remember, all in capital letters, please. Then the mobile phone number of the person too, write in here in this place here, as you can see. The email address of the person, that's the personal email address where you can contact the person, you put it in here too. Then the emergency contact details, that is someone they can call in case of emergency. You put the name of the person here. That's someone very close to you that they can call at any time and pick up. Then the relationship of the person to you, if it's your brother or your father or your mother, you write it in here, and it must be in capital letters, please. Then so the requirements, that's your qualification obtained at your secondary school. That's, you put it in here, the qualification body, maybe it's higher school certificate by Cambridge. You write the higher school certificate here. Then you write the holding body, which is Cambridge, in capital letters, please. Then the subjects you did and the grades mark you got. If you got English A, you put it English here, then you write A here. As you can see, then the name of the institution that you got the qualification from, the address and the address of the institution. You write it there. If it's in Cameroon or Yaoundé, you write the full address there. Then the day you started the course or the school, you put it in here. Then the end date too, you put it in here. The other qualification too at the secondary school, that's the one you obtained when you finished secondary school, you put it in here. If it's your WAEC or your GCE, you put it in here. The awarding body too, you put it in there. Then the subjects, like I said before, English, you put it in here. Then the grade A, then the name of institution that gave you this qualification, you put it in here. The address of the institution, like I said, in capital letter, please. Then the start date too, that's the day you started the school and everything. Then the end date too, in months/year. As you can see the format here, this MM means month and the YY means year. Then your other qualifications too, you fill it in here. That's if you have any. If you obtained any technical and vocational qualification too, you fill it in here. You let them know the name of the institution, the address, and other things too. If you have any relevant academic prizes you've received before, maybe in secondary school or primary school, just let them know. You fill it in here too. Then if you have received any previous scholarship, just let them know here too. That's if you receive any scholarship throughout your secondary school, maybe someone sponsored you throughout your secondary school, that's through scholarship, you can put it in here. These details of relevant academic designations, that's if you have let's say you see the best student in study, let's say you see the best students in maths or best students in English, you can put it in there for them to see. It will boost your chances of getting a scholarship. This section 3 is when you applied for admission at the higher institution I showed you before. You put in the name of the higher institution here, the program of study which you selected in the higher institution when applying for admission, you put it in here, then the course code, the order of priority. This means that you have to apply for 3 different courses at any university you apply for admission at. So you state it here the same way you applied there. Let's say in the first one you applied for artificial intelligence, then you applied for chemical engineering, you applied for petroleum engineering. The same way you applied for in that university, you state it here, that you state the order in which you applied for in the university for them here. Then you move down to section 4, which is the declaration, where you confirm that if you awarded this scholarship, you abide by their guidelines and their rules. And you check through everything, you read it, please. You read through it one by one. Then you come down here. This section here, right here, you must write your full name for them to see. Then you give them the dates and then you sign. So after signing this form, the next thing you do is you submit it to your nominating agency with other documents I showed you in the beginning. This section 5, you are not to fill it by yourself. Please, the nominating agency will fill it for you. Then this section 6, you have to give it to a registered medical practitioner for them to fill it for you. Then they will put their seal too in this form. Mind you, you have to print it. You are not to fill it online. You have to print it and then send it to your nominating agency. You can scan it and send it to your nominating agency. So you've completed your part for this form already. That's for the undergraduate part. So in summary, what I'm telling you is that for the undergraduate scholarship for the Government of Mauritius, the first thing you do is you apply for admission at any of the listed universities in Mauritius, which is on the government's official web page. I can show you here. You apply for admission in any of these universities here. So after applying for admission in any of these universities here, the next thing you do is you fill in the application form, which is on this web page here. This is the application form for undergraduate studies. After filling it in, then you send it with other documents to the list of nominating agency. You can check for your country of that's your country of citizenship. You can check it here. You can check for the nominating agency and send it to their Gmail or email address. You can contact them too via their number. So that is all for the undergraduate scholarship. So do well to like this video, subscribe and share to your loved ones who will benefit from it. And if this is your first time of following us, please subscribe too and turn on the notification bell. We love you all from Scholarship Tab. Thank you. God bless you.